Hello, this is Jason Robinson from Illustration by Design, and this is sort of a continuation of a live stream I did last week where I was doing the Sailor Moon Challenge. So last week I did pen and inks and drew her from, actually, what the heck is the, hold on, let me get some water. There. I didn't prepare properly. I don't even have the original that you guys should be looking at. Give me 1 second. Well, basically, Sailor Moon Challenge is there's a picture of Sailor Moon from the anime that you're supposed to be drawing from, and you're supposed to make your own version of that artwork in your style. You're supposed to take that anime image and then make it your own. Hold on, let me check it out. Sailor Moon Challenge. Sailor Moon Challenge images. I'm in the wrong place, but regardless. Let me see, where is it? Nope, here it is. Well, that's kind of it. I should not have gone to Yahoo. I should have gone to Google, because Yahoo is kind of bad. It's not as goody as Google. Let's see, Sailor Moon. All right, let's see here. Sailor Moon Challenge. Let's see what comes up. Images. Here we go. That's it. Grab that. Let's see. View image. View. I want view image. Where is it? That's close enough. All right, there we go. Now, click off. Let me see here. Stop screen. Share screen. Share screen. There. Share. All right. Now, hopefully, you guys can see that. That is the original image of Sailor Moon that you're supposed to copy. Hey, Timothy Best, how you doing? Good seeing you. Tizak Wave is here. Fly Fox Pro is here. Yes. Fly Fox Pro says share screen. Yes, that's what I'm doing now. I'm still getting the hang of all this stuff. So Humphrey Bear is here with his cool sunglasses on. Yeah, so Sailor Moon Challenge. You got this image of Sailor Moon, and you're supposed to be drawing her in your own style. So last week I did my own version of Sailor Moon, and let me find it again. Here it is. That's my version of what you just saw. And as you can see, she looks kind of goofy looking, but you know, that's what it ended up being. I didn't realize how goofy she looked until afterwards, and then I was like, oh man, she looks really goofy looking. But regardless, that's my version of Sailor Moon. So what I'm going to do today is color it for everybody, so you guys can check it out and enjoy it and all that good stuff. So I want to thank everybody who is watching. I appreciate it. Oh man, 5 people are watching. That's awesome. If you would, please share this live stream out. I would appreciate it. That'd be awesome. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. That would be awesomer, or just as awesome. Yeah, it'd be just as awesome. So, but anyway, let me see here. I'm going to see if I can get some people to show up. Probably not, but we'll see. Probably not, because it's late. It's 11:30 at night, and everybody, I believe, is in bed. No, most people are. Except for me, I'm not in bed yet. I probably should be. I'm kind of tired. But I hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody had a great weekend and things are going awesome for you all. Let's see. Oh, okay, there we go. Let me try this. Let me try that. I sent the link out to 2 people. We'll see if either of them show up. If they don't, that's fine. Let's see. Timothy Best says, I frickin' love coloring.jpg. Okay? And Timothy Best says, put Nas on. You mean Nasser? Actually, he's one of the people I sent the link out to. So we'll see if Nasser's still up or not. Maybe he is. Maybe he'll come on. Maybe he's too tired. I don't know. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. Anyway, I'm going to start coloring. And I guess we'll just go on from there. Hold on one second. I just have to see something. Hey, P Money, how you doing? Good seeing you. Hope you're doing well. Humphrey Bear says, do you sell posters of prints of your art online? No, I don't. I'm not really sure how to go about that. Well, I mean, I know how to do it, but it's just that I don't. Nasser just texted me back saying I'm asleep. So I guess he's texting me in his sleep, and he will not be showing up. So let me just text him back. Yeah, so now Nasser's out for the night. He goes to bed pretty early, I think. Well, comparatively, I think he goes to bed by 11 or so. So he's just doing his thing. But yeah, I don't really sell prints. I mean, I sell originals. So if you want to buy original art from me, I'll do that. But it's just that for me, I don't really want to have a bunch of prints that are just sitting around waiting for people to buy them, because there's a good chance they won't. And I'd rather just like draw based on demand rather than sort of, I don't know, do sort of a fine art thing where, you know, I draw something and hope someone likes it enough to buy it. Because I already have tons of art that I've drawn, you know, for my own sort of pleasure that no one's ever bought. So I kind of figure like it would happen the same way with prints. I would make a bunch of prints and I'd be stuck with them. So that's why I usually don't sell my prints. But again, if you what about print on demand? Again, people would have to let me know that they have an interest in, you know, a print of what I've drawn. I mean, no one's ever told me that they like something enough for me to make a print of it for them. So I haven't done it. But if there's something that I've drawn that you like, you know, I'll make a print of it. I'll sell it to you for $10 or whatever. Yeah. But at this point, no. All right, let's see. What am I doing? Oh, I'm supposed to be coloring. At this point, no. Oh, okay. Let me see. Oh, supposed to be coloring. Let me see. Oh, supposed to be coloring. All right. Okie dokie. Question. Color. All right, there I am. And let me get music sorted. Turn that down. Change that. Hit that. Let's see if that works. Okay. That might be okay. If it's too loud, let me know. P-Mike says, I'd be very tempted for a print of that Nasser coming out of the grave picture. Yeah, you might be the only one.
All the boys I've known, and I've known some.
All right.
Until I
Let me call.
you, I was lonesome. And when you came inside, dear, my heart.
Let me see here. Make sure that. Oops. All right. There we go. Now, let me make sure that the everything is set properly. Make sure that all the
let me explain.
Is this anti-alias? It should not be anti-alias. Let me see. Let me make sure that for that. Make sure those selection tools are anti-alias. Oh no, sorry, are not anti-alias. Click that off. Otherwise, I will screw it up. So I want to do flats, and flats cannot be anti-alias. All right, that's all set. Is this color? No, it's not. It is grayscale. First thing to do, make it RGB. And then take this artwork, this line art, select all, cut it out, put it in channels. New channel, line art. Paste it in to line art channel. Turn that channel on. Bam. Go back to RGB channel. All right. Now, let me look at the original art. All right. Let's see. Copy. New. Paste. And I'll select some of the color from the original art. Copy that. Paste it in. Actually, just fill it. Bam. Look at that. Some magic. All right. How's that, FlyFox Pro? It's hard for me to tell because I'm in a different setup than my usual thing. And it's easier for me to tell about the volume. So, is that better? Better. Good. Glad to hear it. If it's still too loud, let me know. Your audio could be up a little too. Hold on. I'm clicking stuff I don't want to click. Turn that off. Give me a second. All right. Okay, now let me get back to coloring. And actually, let me pop out the chat so I can actually see what you guys are saying. I keep going back and forth between Photoshop and the chat because I can't see it. There we go. That's better. Ah, dang, that it. Come on. Yeah, that's good. And let me put on live chat so I can see everything. All right. Humphrey Bear says Nick Cosser. Yeah, Nick Cosser. P-Mike says Jason and FlyFox Pro should have streams together. The two of them are some of the most fun I have on live streams. I didn't know that FlyFox Pro live stream, so I'm going to have to check them out. I'm going to have to check them out. I'm losing everything here. I'm losing track of everything. All right. P-Mike says I even got to terrify FlyFox Pro with Canadian commercials. What could be more enjoyable than that? All right. Jason was never heard from again after clicking things he shouldn't have. Yeah, that's true. It's a good thing I'm not on a space shuttle. That thing would have blown up. Or you clicking buttons I shouldn't be pressing. And FlyFox Pro says, I accept new subscribers to my channel. Okay, cool. That is good to hear. So do I. What a coincidence. What a quinky dink. Okay, let me keep coloring. All right, got the background color in. Now I gotta do her. With polygon tool, make sure it's set off of anti-alias. I turn on my fan so I don't sweat to death. Ah, it's better. It's much better. Better. All right, let me zoom in. Now my color, when I do flats, I usually just go from large to small. So the large, which is the whole image, I color first, just one color. And then I start doing it in smaller and smaller increments. The next smallest increment is Sailor Moon's whole body. So I'm going to color that one color as well, and then break that down into different sections and color those, or do the flats for those. I'm not going to do the complete color, but for each section right now, I do all the flats first. So let me just go through the flats and then get it done. Let's see, start at 11:30, and it's 11:46 now. So I've already babbled and wasted 15 minutes, 16 minutes of your time. Let me see if I can get some of this stuff done faster. I'm using the polygon selection tool to select her whole body before I fill it with color. Because if I try using the magic wand, there's so many little bits and pieces, I would miss something. So I need to just go large and then just make sure that I click inside the black lines, the thick, the fairly thick black lines that outline her whole body, and then that way, when I fill it, the color will be behind those black lines, which is where you want it to be. You don't want it to be outside or inside. You want it to be somewhere in between. You want it to be behind the black line. All right. Now this would only move faster. Let me zoom out. There we go. That's better. Okay. Already messed up. Hold on. I haven't completely messed up, but I kind of messed up. I'm selecting the wrong lines here. Let me just see. Uh, all right. Boom. Boom. Select all. All right. Now, this is the part that I messed up. All right. Yeah. P-Money says, oh yeah, Fly Fox Pro, I finally took some time last night and watched your Packins Land review. I liked your insight. Cool. Yeah, I didn't get Packins Land. It wasn't my thing. I mean, I like Gary Shipman, but Packins Land was not my cup of tea in terms of comic books. That's why I got. I mean, I got Titan because I like superhero comics. That's what I'm interested in. I don't really have an interest in like sort of talking animals type stuff. Um, but Gary's a great creator, so I was really happy that that he put out Titan. Very cool. Play Fox Pro says, I want to do more scripted or more prepared stuff, but it takes time and energy to put together, whereas live performance always gives me energy. Oh, cool. That's neat. Very, very cool. Fly Fox Pro says, yeah, I'm a ham. Improv is great fun. That's cool. Yeah. P says, I just recently started watching the Comics Bear unboxing videos too. It's actually pretty hilarious. Yeah, Comics Bear is very funny. I didn't know who he was until he bought a drawing from me, and then he did an unboxing video of it, and it was so funny. I was watching it with my wife, and I was cracking up. We were both laughing because he's a really really funny guy. I didn't I didn't even I didn't have a clue of like how funny he was until I saw that. Flat Fox Express says Bear is like old school weird internet stuff. Great fun. Yeah, it's very cool stuff. All right, now I got Sailor Moon all selected there, so just drop in a color for her. I mean, she's what's her main color? I'll say yellow. That's her hair. She's got a lot of hair, so I will just make her yellow. Select yellow. Fill. Blink. There she is. Bam. And again, because it's anti-alias. It's not anti-alias, which means that when you zoom in, the the color has that stair-stepping look, very pixelated. And that's what you want, because when it's not pixelated, when it's set to anti-alias, and then they have that sort of gradual transition between one color and another, when you select it, you don't get all the color. You want to make sure that it's all stair steps, so that when you hit it with the magic wand later on, when you're doing the details, that you select all the color, and that's the way you do it, by making sure that your flats are set. Anti-alias is not checked when you're doing the flats. You're making your selections. So, all right, let's talk more coloring, and also need that. Man, 10 people are watching. Wow. Hey, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. If you haven't already, please hit the like button, and please share out this live stream to let people know that I am coloring Sailor Moon. As some of you may know, I hate coloring, so this will be a rare video because I'm actually coloring, and I do not like coloring because for me it's very hard. I find it very difficult to color. It's very I don't know. It just takes a lot. Was trying to think what word am I thinking of in terms of coloring. It's not that it's stressful. It's just that it just takes. I don't know. Colorists are. I mean, I don't know. I have a lot of respect for people who color, because it takes a lot of knowledge to be able to color well, and I don't really have that knowledge. I mean, I have a rough idea about color, but it's just it's tough. For me, it's the hardest part of doing comics. I find it just very, I don't know, tough. That's the only word I can think of. It's tough. Penciling, I guess probably just because I've done this for so long, comes fairly easy for me. Inking is a little harder than penciling, just because again, I haven't done it as long as I've been penciling, and then coloring it for me is the hardest. Now, because coloring is so hard for me, I probably won't finish this in this live stream. Fair warning, just knowing myself, it just takes a long time for me to color. Partly because I'm kind of slow at it, um, and I yeah, and also I sort of stress over it. So um, I do a lot of thinking when I color. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Hmm. Almost there. Right now I'm selecting the face. So I got the marquee around her hair. So when I fill it in, that'll be done. Almost there. Everyone's watching. It's like, what's taking them so long? Why doesn't he just hit the color button? I wish I could. I wish I could just hit the color button. Why can't I just hit the color button? All right, there's her face. Her face is colored. Well, not the flats on her face. Hey, Pablo Romero artist here. How you doing? Oh, P Money left. Oh no. Hey, you take care, P Money. Drive safely. Um, Pablo Romero Art says you need more drama. Say colors are overrated or something. I wish I could, but I'd be lying. Colorists are. I mean, I've seen so many great colorists turn really bad art into decent art that I can't say that. Fly Fox Pro says I like the idea of coloring, but I really don't understand color theory well enough to do it well. I'm kind of the same way. I mean, I understand some. Hey, Matt Costin's here. He can't jump in. He doesn't have his computer yet. Dag nabbit. I wanted to talk to Matt Costin about freedom, and now Matt Costin can't come in. If you guys don't know who Matt Costin is the artist writer for the upcoming new comic sensation Modded, and he's hard at work on it right now. And yeah, check out his channel Matt Costin on YouTube. If you haven't already subscribed, you should be subscribing. Great artist, very funny guy, and a great American. Matt's hilarious because when the whole COVID-19 thing was happening and all of the quarantines and that they had the shutdowns and everything were going on. Matt Costin was defiantly refusing to go home the people were told to go home. It's like, okay, we got curfew at 10 o'clock. Matt was like at 10:15, he was out in the streets waving an American flag and buying ice cream and sitting on the beach when he wasn't supposed to be doing. So, oh my gosh, Paulo Romero art is saying color theory is overrated. Oh my gosh. Paulo Romero art is looking for yet another scandal on Twitter by saying such terrifyingly um, incendiary things. Ah, I just opened a Pepsi. Pepsi is like awesome. right. Can you hear me now? Am I back on? Something happened. Hold on. Give me a second while I refresh. Let's see if this thing works. Let's see if this thing works. 7 people are still watching. All right, now there's sound. All right, cool, cool, cool. Screen is black. That's terrible. That's terrible. Black screens don't matter. Well, actually, black screens do matter. It means something's wrong. So hopefully now you can hear me. Awesome. Humphrey Bear, give me a thumbs up. Guy from Red Bank says, I don't know. You see the flash avatar. That means that everything's going good. Awesome. All right, let's see. Pablo Romero got me struck by the colorist mafia. Exactly. Pablo Romero. That should be a lesson to you. Do not cross the colorists. They don't forgive easily. Colorist mafia. Almost as bad as the Bojangles mafia, but not quite. Not quite as rough. So let's see. My Fox Pro says, Jason, you must be racist if you don't like the color black. Well, black is good sometimes. When you got a black screen during a live stream, that's not good. That's not good. Paulo Romero R says, colors don't matter. Oh my gosh. Terrible. It's terrible. Anyway, I'm going to ignore Pablo Romero's attempts to be trending on Twitter, and I'm going to go back to coloring. I got to share my screen. Sailor Moon. Oop. There we go. There's Sailor Moon. Yay! It's back. Okie doke. And let's see. Let me pop out the stream again. Sorry, the chat. Let me pop out the chat. All right. It's 12 o'clock. I've already been on for half an hour. I'm wasting time. Yes, Pablo, you're racist towards colorists. You are a colorist. No, you're not a colorist. You're an anti-colorist. I don't know what you would call that. Interesting. Pablo Romero Art hates all colors. He's just he's an equal opportunity racist, I guess. If he hates all colors, if he hates colors, he's an equal opportunity racist, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to Sailor Moon and coloring her. All right, hide that. Go back to that. All right, now zoom in. Zoom in. Got color her tiara. Her tiara. Oh, hold on 1 second before I do that. Pablo Romero Art says, I hate all races. Car races, bike races, all of them. Terrible. Pablo Romero is truly the worst racist ever. He hates Pinewood Derby races. Pablo Romero Art says all cars matter. Yes, all cars matter. How else are you going to get to the comic book store without a car? I guess you can use your bike, but that's only if it's close by. So all cars matter. Fly Fox Pro says this electro jazz, this electro swing always gets me jazzed. Yeah, me too. I enjoy it. It's very, very peppy, and stirs my inner musician. Since I can't play music, I enjoy other people playing. Timothy Best asks, you listen to future funk or vaporwave? No, I've never heard of it. Or maybe I've never heard of it. I may have heard it, but I'm not familiar with them. But maybe I should seek them out. I like music quite a lot, but it's just there's a lot of music I'm just not familiar with, or at least not that familiar with. I mean, I'm familiar with a lot of music, but I might hear it and like it, but I won't know what genre it is necessarily. Like if someone said, give me an example of house music, I wouldn't be able to. I might know a song, but I don't know it as house music. I just All right, let's see. Synthwave is cool, says Pablo Romero Art. Cool. And Flyfox Pro says, such a poser, Jason. I am? Okay. Because I don't know. Okay. I guess because I don't know that much about specific types of music. I know a little. I know easy listening. Probably my favorite music, easy listening. Ah, and dare you talk about music, you don't know everything. That is true. That is true. I should stick to my, what's it called? Sticking to your, what's the term? Stay in your lane, I guess. Stick to what you know. All right. Turn that off. Let's see. Yes. Oh, oh, wow. See, guy from Red Bank says, can't wait to get new clothes. Oh, okay. What happened to your old clothes? Speaking of new, I just got a new closet. Because my old closet collapsed a few weeks ago, and so bedroom closet, everything just collapsed and fell on the ground, all the shelves and everything. So I had to buy a new sort of closet system, and got on Amazon, and it was heavy. But yeah, painted the closet, and then I just finished putting it up today, and it works. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It wasn't that expensive. I think it cost like $95 for the whole thing. Because when I started looking, at first I thought about going to the Container Store, so I went to the website, and they have a similar closet set like the one I got. I got Rubbermaid from Amazon. I think it was Amazon or Walmart. But uh, the Container Store has one that's called like the Elba or the Elka, and it costs like $1,200. I was like, what the? No, no, that was ridiculous. So I found one for like less than 1/10 the price. Man, I just want something. I just want something to hold our clothes. Not, I don't want it. I mean, it's not made of gold. It's just you know, made of plastic. So, well, it's like those wire sort of frames. Yeah. Ah, guy from Red Bank says his clothes were torn. He says, "Have you seen the price on Gucci?" I've never even thought about buying anything Gucci. So no, I wouldn't have a clue how much they cost. I mean, I have so little interest in clothes. I mean, I still have clothes from I still have clothes from high school. I'm not. I have very little interest in clothes. The only time I buy new clothes is when they rip, and I get fairly good wear out of my clothes. Um, but I buy new clothes like once every few years or so. So I just wear them until they fall apart. Ah, dagnabbit, why did I do that? That was not good. Pablo Romero Art asks, "Are you a nudist?" I am not a nudist. No. Or am I? What am I wearing now? You don't know. That's why I never show myself. Fly Fox Pro says those 70s fashions are back in style, right? Well, bell bottoms were back in style for a while. I think they called them boot cuts. Back in style for Zoomers, am I right? It's a Scooby-Doo mystery. Yes, it is. Ah, dagnabbit, why did I do that? All right, not paying attention. Got that. Fill this. All right, there. Oh, sorry. Yeah. No, I'll just do it by hand. When in doubt, do it by hand. Zoom in. So I can see what I'm doing. Knew it.
NBM, your dial is 7660, WEAF, New York.
Pablo Romero Art says, there's a saying in my country, when in doubt, pick the busty one. Sounds better in Spanish. Sounds pretty funny in English. So, might be just as good. Come on. Come on. That's what I want. Pablo Romero Art says, I have to confess, I'm doing some coloring now. That's good. That's good. We all need to practice our coloring. Pablo says more like digital painting. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I mean it's just that coloring is tough. I just the more I do it, the more I realize how hard it is. So, all right. Dag nabbit. Should not have done that. Let's see. If I hit that, there we go. That's better. All right. Now, what does her little choker look like? Red and gold. Flyfox Pro says, I do digital painting, but as soon as I'm trying to color in those lines, it just doesn't look good. I'll figure it out someday. What do you mean? You're trying to color in lines? I'm not sure I understand. There we go. That's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. Okay, everything looks good. So far, so good. Now, all right, that's white, and that is Caucasian colored. Trying to figure out what the different sections of her body is supposed to be. Oh. Let's see. This is gold. Select. Don't want that. That was not good. Now this is set for, let's see, color. No. I think everything's set right. I don't know why it's coloring stuff it shouldn't be coloring. All right.
I mean the kind of music that's on the whistle when they feel on top of the world.
All right. Let's see. Make that gray. For now, it's going to be white, but for now, it's going to be gray. But I need to separate the colors. On average, as guy from Red Bank, on average, how does it take to color? Are you asking how long does it take to color? Is that what you're asking? I need to know before I can answer the question properly. If you're asking how long does it take to color, I would say it takes twice as long for me to color as it takes for me to pencil or ink a piece. So if it takes me a day to pencil something, it'll probably take me 2 days to color it. And why did I color that gray? Like a dope. There's no reason for it. There, I want it red. And that should be gray, the shoulder, but make it lighter. One, there, that's better. A little better. All right, now our collar is blue. It's blue. It's like a light blue. Mid blue. Yeah, it takes me about twice as long because it's just coloring is very, in a lot of ways, it's kind of tedious. Because, at least the way I do it. I know a lot of people just go straight into it and just start coloring full force. But I don't. I do flats first, so that if I make a mistake, it's very easy for me to pick the area that I've messed up on and change it. And to do that, I need flats to grab onto, select, and to make the changes. Eric Hawkins is here. He says, "What kind of girly crap is this? This is the Sailor Moon Challenge, and only real men are brave enough to do it." So, so there. All right. So let's see. What's the rest of her costume look like? Sailor Moon, Sailor Moon, Sailor Moon. I guess the rest of her costume's white. I guess. I don't know. I never really looked into it. Well, I've seen Sailor Moon, but I didn't memorize what her costume looked like. All right. Usagi-chan is kawaii. Is that her name, Usagi? I guess it is. I guess it's like rabbit or something. I don't know. Like I said, I mean, I know rough stuff about Sailor Moon. I mean, but I don't know specifics. So, and plus, I would always watch. The only version I would watch is the American version, which I'm sure has been changed and her name was changed and stuff. So. All right, getting there. Let's see. I think all this is white. I think it is. Why did I do that? I hit X. It didn't change. It did not change like it was supposed to. All right. Chip Tape S says, yes, Tsukino Usagi. I wouldn't. Okay. I didn't have a clue what her name was. I think I kind of remember what her name was in America, in the U.S. version of the show, but yeah. Skinny might do an ash can of Ralph stuff for his upcoming campaign. Which will be my first printed book. I'm excited for it. What is who's Skinny? Skinny, you'll have to explain who you're talking about. And what Ralph stuff? I'm not. All right. Let me look at a picture of Sailor Moon, find out what her costume looks like. Sailor Moon, Sailor Moon, Sailor Moon. Oh, yeah, her costume's all white, except for her big red bow tie. Pretty sure it's all white. Let me check. Yes, it is. Yes. Yes, white. Yeah. Okay, good. All right, so that's all set. The flats, I believe, are finished. Flyfox Pro says, I drew a comic for the Corona Kings project based on Skinny's Ralph character. Oh, that's nice. Let's see, select all. Oops, I get the cat first. All right, let me save it. Select all, copy, new channel, flats, paste. All right, flats channels in there. Let me just make sure. Close this. Make sure everything's separated, nice and neat. Although the collar and the background are bleeding into each other. One right, one. Let me see here. Select. It's not what I want. Select. There we go. Bam. 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 Nice and clean. Nice and clean. Go to channels. Change all this selected parts to dark gray. There we go. Look at that. That's gonna separate good. All right. Everything else I think is good. Separation wise. Let me just make a few more adjustments. Let me separate our pigtails. Ah, dag nabbit. Clicking the wrong things here. Move that up. Out of the way. All right.
Where's the fine beef payroll?
Hey, Lego Studios, how you doing? Good seeing you. Hope you're doing good. I'm just laying down flats for this picture of Sailor Moon. It's taken me an hour, which is sad. It's a long time. All right, I'm gonna start doing the color for this. Actually, doing the detail stuff for. I think what should I start on first? Let me start the eyes. All right, now I kind of do. Well, I'll show you. It's better if I just do it the way I do eyes. Hey, Eagle 43, how you doing? Eagle 43, I just got how many? I think I just got 3 new Doc Savage reprint books last week, and I'm waiting on 14 more. 3 I got last week. I got for $2 each. It was that link I sent you, and then the 14 other ones I got for $6 each. So I'm looking forward to reading them. Let's see here. Oh, good. Eagle 43 says, I got 5 Shadow and 4 Doc Savages from that link. Awesome. I mean, seriously, that's the best deal you're going to find anywhere for those books. I mean, they're really, really good books. They stopped printing them in, I think, in 2016. And if you look for them on Amazon, I mean, they're selling those things for like $30 and up. I mean, and that link, they're only selling them for $2 plus shipping, and it was dirt cheap. Ray Thulu says, hey, Ray Thulu, how you doing? Good seeing you. What's the best way to do this? That's not too big. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I mean, you're not going to be able to see all that detail from afar.
All right, now next is entertainment. We want to show Steve a good time, but, well, we don't know too much about what he likes. The best thing
Okay. Eagle 43 says, Shadow, they stopped printing new ones last year sometime. They were a couple books from reprinting them all. Oh, wow. Okay. I know the Doc Savage books they stopped printing about 4 years ago. So, and there's some that you just can't find anywhere. I mean, I guess you can find them on eBay, but they're just really expensive. So, yeah, I've been trying to. I think I first started buying them probably about 10 years ago, and then I just bought a few. I probably had like 6 of them, and then, like in the last 6 months, for some reason, I just started buying more, and then I found out that I can get them cheap at what's the other cheap place I found them at? Bud Plant. If you go to Bud Art Books online, they're selling them for $6. Yeah, $6 each. So, and plus shipping and handling. But still, it's a lot better than paying how much? For like $15 each cover price. So, yeah. It's a steal. What am I doing? Ah, no wonder. I've been on multiply. That's not what I want. All right, that's better. All right, it's better. You select. Why is this not zooming out? Oh, no wonder. There we go. Better. There, it's not too bad. Let's see what's going on. Man, everything is slowed up on my computer. I don't know why. Well, probably Photoshop. Well, yeah, I am running a few things, so that's why. Everything's slowing up because of it. I thought quit, then quit that. I'm trying to turn everything off. That might be slowing up my computer, and it's just it's tough. All right. Let me see. Let me get her face. Because I might be fairly soon. I might be taken off because I don't want to spend all night on this. I'm just mainly doing this for fun, so it's not like a job or anything. So I'll probably do this over the course of 2 streams, and you know, the flats are done. I'm working on the rendering now, and then once I do the rendering, I will up-res it to I think this is 100 DPI, and I'll up-res it to 200, and then I mean it's not for print, so, and then I will do the color holds, which is the actual coloring of the lines to finish it off. Now, let's see. What the next thing I need to do is figure out what light source. Light source is shadows here, shadows here. So I assume she looks happy. Says the guy from Red Bank. She's very happy, obviously. Obviously, everything is going just peachy for Sailor Moon based on this picture of her. Yeah. So light source is going to be from this direction. So let me get her tone and then her light skin tone. Is that what I want to do? Let's see. Eagle 43 says, you ever buy one of those collections of super packs of stories? Supposedly they come with art prints. No, I never have. I'm not sure I'm familiar with what you're talking about. Super packs of stories, no. The only things I've bought are the actual small paperbacks of their books, and then like I said, recently I've been buying these larger reprints. But that's put out by Sanctum Press and Nostalgia Ventures. But those are the only versions of the books I've purchased in the past. So, Gradient tool. Don't want multiply. Do I want multiply? No, not yet. Normal. Set to 100%. Oh no! Sailor Moon's in blackface. All right. Let's see. And then switch that. A little more. There you go. That's better. A little more, maybe. A little less. That's good. All right, and then like that, a little light shining on her. Shining on her. Actually, yeah, that's good. That's good. Now, what I should have done, let me back up. What I usually do is whenever I color something, I usually do it on a separate layer. So in this case, her face, hit Command J, okay, and then lock that layer, and then call that layer face. And the reason I do that, when it's on a separate layer, and when I lock it, I increase the size of the brush, I can, you know, draw on her face, and because it's locked, it won't affect any other part of the artwork. Because it's on a separate layer, I can turn it on and off. I can see what it looks like once I've done the detailing. So it makes things a lot easier in some ways. Yeah, making corrections again. So, but anyway, that's why I do it. So this layer is locked. It's on a separate layer. It's a face layer, and let's see. All right, there. No, it's not. All right. That. All right. There. Okay. Cool. All right. Now. I'm wondering if should I. I don't care. I'm sorry, I don't care what the coloring's like on the original. I'm just gonna do what I want. Now I click on anti-alias. So you want, when you're doing the rendering, you want everything to be anti-alias, so everything's smooth. The trick / problem was always to try to not make, I guess, women, I guess especially young girls, look old by putting too many lines on their face. So I have to be careful what I'm doing. Gotta be cautious.
As our bus goes on, the passengers are having a pleasant time. Some watch the theater, others read, while others
That's not too bad. That's okay. Humphrey Bear asked, did anyone ever use Affinity Photo? I tried Lock Layer, but I can still draw over it. Do I have to set it up to work? What is Affinity Photo? I'm not familiar with that. Is that a program? That is not what I want. There we go, that's one. I'm trying to use the color to sort of lessen the goofiness of her face. I'm trying to contour her face. You know how I guess yeah, a lot of the same ways that women use makeup to shape their face, make to fool the eye into thinking their face is a different shape than it actually is. I'm trying to use color the same way and lower her goofiness from my line art. Humphrey Bear says it's like Photoshop. Affinity Photo. Okay, I've never heard of it. I'm not familiar with it. Not familiar with it, I'm afraid. It's a few years old, says Humphrey. Okay. Yeah, the only ones I'm really familiar with are not. I mean, I'm not really familiar with both of them, but the only ones that immediately come to mind are um, Clip Studio Pro and Photoshop in terms of Photoshop type programs. I'm sure there are others out there, but I just haven't heard of them. Okay, I'll probably keep at this for another half an hour till 1:30, and then I'll stop for the moment for the time being. Let's see. Probably put some blue in there. A little blue. There you go. That's good. All right, that's okay. It's not too bad. Let me see about the other side of her face. Let's see. Off, on. There you go. It's before and after. It's getting there. It's just a little. This takes time. Which is probably what frustrates me a little about coloring. It takes time. It takes patience, and I lack patience a lot of times with art and with drawing. So I tend not to. Something takes too long in my mind, then I get frustrated with myself because I'm not working as fast as I would like. And that's probably the wrong shade to use. Is that set to set to the right hand? Let's see. Maybe that's 50%. 50%. That's better. There we go. That's good. I think I need a darker blue. I think I need a darker blue. Is that better? Let's see. Actually, should I use blue or another color? Yeah, I think blue. It needs to be a complement to her sort of orangey skin to make a shadow. Although it should be, I'm not gonna think about it too much. That's another thing I hate about coloring. It's like I overthink stuff, like trying to figure out color theory and everything. It's like whatever. It ain't the Mona Lisa. It ain't no piano. So. Let me continue with the eyes. Save it so I don't lose everything. Saving is always good, folks. Remember to save. If you don't, you'll probably regret it. Select. Gotta select the flats again so I can move the eyes to a different layer. Alright. Background. Now, let's see. Command J. And that should, yeah, the eyes are on a separate layer. Where the irises are. I'm going to get the whites of the eyes. The whites, Command J, the whites, and then lock those layers, and then again go back to channels, magnetic, messed up. Didn't mess up. Alright, flats, select, go back there, background, and fill it with this flat blue. There we go. Now, let's see what it looks like. Off, up, off, on. Now something happened here. Aha. What is that? Let me select this and delete it, because that should not be there. There we go. That's better. All right. Yeah, some people are still watching. Thank you. I do appreciate you guys watching. So thank you very much. Like 15 minutes left. Let me continue. Oh, also need the kinks of the eyes, the corners. Boink, boink. Man J. Kinks. And then lock them. And lock the whites. And then take all three of them, group them into a new group called eyes. Now I can just turn them on and off. Boink, boink. There we go. All right. Let me color them. Whites. Need that color. Need that blue-gray. Let's see. Let me look for reference. All right. Make sure that turn that off. Ah, no wonder. Ah. Undo. Normal. Opacity 100%. Bingo, bango, bongo. There we go. That's a little too much. Reduce that to 50? 50%? It's better. A little shadow under her eyelids. And let's see. Also, dinky dink 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 dinky dink dink. Thanks. All right. Let me zoom in. Three. Oh, no wonder. 100% again. Try that again. All right. There we go. There we go. Oops. Wow. Mine are. There we go. Before, after. Whoops. Lost everything. What happened? Lost the background too.
Sound is all around us, everywhere.
All right. That's enough.
In our eardrums until much of the time we're hardly conscious of it. But on this particular Saturday morning, Jimmy Foster suddenly became very conscious of it.
Now the mouth. Mouth, the mouth, the mouth. Now, how am I doing this? Got all that. And J, lips.
Well, he'd soon find out when there was a vibration along with the sound. The scrap of wood showed him that when the bell sounds, it does vibrate.
Lock, lock. Oh, too close. Oh, too close for comfort. Alias, good. Just like that.
Sound is all around it, everywhere. On a busy typical Saturday morning, Jimmy Foster suddenly became very conscious of it. Jimmy's ears were now wide open to the sounds around him.
Gee, that's wonderful. It sounds as if it's right next to my ear.
Short waves for high note, long waves for low note. So you see, the loudness of any sound you hear varies with its intensity and its distance from you.
All right.
Well, be careful, Jimmy, if you watch my radio phone. Now watch.
And that's that.
That's that, but it's not all by any means. What you get in a hi-fi set is best described as presence. Feel the light of the nearness in the music. What you've heard high fidelity reproduction, you'll be hard to satisfy with anything Well, you know there's a phenomenon called sound, a wave in the air pulsing at a certain speed. Now these waves get to the eardrum and are turned into vibrations, which the brain translates into what we call sound. Now the waves pulsing slower than 20 times per second and faster than 15,000 times per second are mostly missed by the human ear. Now these pulsations are referred to as cycles and are counted so many per second. Thus, the number of cycles per second in a given sound are described as its frequency. Are you with me? Now watch while I sing a low note.
Let's see. Flat Fox Pro says, I caught a wild mud bray. I have no idea what that is. I don't have a clue what that is. So you'll have to explain it to the rest of the class.
Now this creates electrical impulses, which are then produced by this amplifier. And then
Oops, that's not right. That's not what I wanted.
in the form of sound. And I suppose that the bigger and better the speaker, the higher the pie. If you don't mind a bad fun. Well, I just don't want you to get the idea that merely rising a big speaker to an ordinary radio.
Timothy Best says, LOL, Jason's a Gen 1er. A Gen 1er? What's a Gen 1er? Sort of a donkey-looking Pokemon. Okay. Huh. Interesting. I was never into Pokemon. I'm a little too old for to have gotten caught up in a Pokemon craze. I think when Pokemon first came out, I was already in my 20s. So, yeah, I got left behind. White Fox Pro says Gen 1 Pokemon. Okay, cool. Oh, that's what the Gen 1er is. Okay. I got you. I got you. Honestly, none of the Pokemon after the second game aren't memorable at all to me. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you grew up with Pokemon, it's kind of. I mean, I know a lot of people who are, I mean, they're in their 30s and they're into Pokemon and you know, catching them on their phones and stuff. To me, it's just weird. I don't understand it. Grammar are hard. Yeah, grammar are hard. Grammar are really hard. But yeah, I don't really get the whole Pokemon craze thing. But then I'm sure there are plenty of people who do not understand why I and a lot of other people collect comic books, why I'm buying, 100-year-old Pope magazine reprints on the internet. It's like, we just like that stuff. There's no real really explaining it. So. Paulo Romero is still trying to cause trouble. First with colorists, now with Pokemon fans. Terrible, terrible. Fly Fox Pro says, "Yeah, stop judging my generation, old man. I can't help it if you millennials have really crappy taste in pop culture. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. It's not my fault you were born in the 80s and 90s instead of the 70s like all the cool kids. Um, sorry. I'm just joking, guys. All those 70s and 80s were cool. Let's see. Her teeth. Does she do anything with her teeth? I'll leave her teeth alone. They're fine. Pablo Romero R says, I really don't like Pokemon. That's fine. That's okay. Timothy Best says, I have so many shinies from Sword and Shield. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. I'm out of it. I was born in the 80s. Yeah, yeah. Pokemon, I don't know. I guess it's like an acquired taste. I mean, there are a lot of things that I didn't like back in the back in the 70s and 80s. Like okay, like in from the 80s, I hated teen movies, and teen movies were like really really big in the 80s. Um, so it's but I hate them. I mean, Breakfast Club, Pretty in Pink. What are some of the other ones? I mean, the only one I kind of liked was Red Dawn. But all the other ones were just kind of, I mean, like Ferris Bueller's Day Off annoyed the heck out of me. Um, I did like Bill and Ted. I love Bill and Ted. That was a great movie. But that was like really late 80s, early 90s. Um, Fly Fox Brothers said the newest Pokemon games is on the Switch. Yeah, my niece has a Switch. So does she play Pokemon? I'm not sure. Red guy from Red Bank says, "Well, guess what, Jason? I identify as a boomer, so I'm one of you guys. Cool. We need more boomers." Fly Fox Pro says, "A kid born in the late '80s, Pokemon came right at the right age for me. Yeah, Pokemon and Power Rangers. That's when both of those things got big. So." But yeah. So, but every generation has cool pop culture stuff. I had Thundercats, GI Joe, and Transformers. You guys had Pokemon. So, unfortunately, you guys got the short end of the stick, and my generation got the cool stuff. My generation got got the $6 Man. We had Chips. We had Knight Rider and Dukes of Hazzard. We had great stuff. Oh man, some of these raids were awesome. Pablo Romero R says also don't like Power Rangers. Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, they were cool too. So, Not even Super Sentai. Yeah. We have Battle of the Planets. Yeah, A-Team. A-Team was cool. Biker Mice from Mars. Oh man, that's kind of lame. Yeah, Pokemon was a scam. Yeah, there's just a way to get kids to buy more stuff, buy more cards and everything. It's sort of like Yu-Gi-Oh, Miami Vice. I didn't like Miami Vice. I think I wasn't really. It was too cool. It was too cool for its own good because watching Miami Vice. I mean, I lived in South Florida, and I knew cops did not dress like that in Miami. So the whole thing was just like one big fantasy, like a bad fantasy. It was just it was so corny that I couldn't get into it. Mighty Morphin wasn't as good as a show. Wasn't good as a show. Zeo got it together. Ghostbusters, yeah. Well, the first couple of them were good. So, yeah, we had some great stuff in it. And Wolverine became popular. Street Sharks. Oh no, Street Sharks was kind of weak. Yeah, Thundercats was cool. Silverhawks was cool. Tiger Sharks was cool. Oh, Bionic Six. Oh, Magnum PI. Yeah, that was cool. There's so many great shows in the 70s and 80s. It was just like, oh man, so much cool stuff. Ah, that time machine, I would go back to the 80s. That would be a great time to hang out. But it is 1:30, and yeah, I've been sort of taking up your time for 2 hours now. This is all I've gotten done. But it's getting there. You know, this is from let's see, from that to that. It's not too bad. But like I said, I mean I'm really slow with coloring. And I need to get better at it. Josie and the Pussycats. Paulo Romero Art says, is that from the 80s? I think that's from before the 80s. That's like from the 60s. Earthworm Jim. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't even really know who Earthworm Jim was until Comicsgate. I didn't. I wasn't in the video games really, so that completely passed me by. But I'm glad I found it now. Duck Tank is really cool. So, but I'm gonna get going. It's 1:30 in the morning, and you guys probably have other things you need to do, other streams you need to watch. So I will let you get to it. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please like this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. And please make sure to hit the bell for notifications of future videos. I will be back fairly soon. Just make sure the notifications are set for all, so that next time I'm on, you will get all notifications. It's only 10:30, weirdo, says Flyfox Pro. Flyfox Pro is apparently on the West Coast, but us normal people are on the East Coast, where it's 1:30. So there. Oh yeah, and Flyfox Pro says, don't forget to check out my channel. Yeah, I will, because I think you mentioned it before, and I did forget, but I do want to check it out because it sounds interesting. So maybe I'll do that right after I end the stream. Maybe I'll head on over to Flyfox Pro's channel and watch some videos. You guys do that too, and if you haven't already, go subscribe to Flyfox Pro as well, so that by tomorrow morning he has at least 10 new subscribers. How many people are watching right now? Let me check. 6 people are watching right now. So Flyfox Pro should have at least 6 new subs by tomorrow. So let's see if we can do that. Hey, Timothy Best. Timothy Best. You have a good night. You take care. Everybody else, you guys have a good night too. Stay out of trouble, and we'll talk to you guys later. All right? Be good. Bye. And remember, I will be back to finish this Sailor Moon later on. All right? Bye.